Hi, welcome back. Mr. Gryphian here, and today we'll be looking at Hearthstone. I've played Hearthstone just a little bit, and I would say I'm alright at it. But to anyone who's brand spanking new at the game, I thought I'd help them out, and this video will be over the Druid. The first thing that we're going to do is build our Druid deck. There's probably a lot of cards in here that you may not have if you're just starting, but just bear with me. Now, what I'm going to do with this particular Druid deck is this will be our mana ramper. Now what this means is we're going to be using cards such as these, which gives you extra mana crystals, an empty mana crystal, and of course, our wonderful little Nourish, one of the greatest cards that the Druid has. Now other than that, take with us on our deck, we're going to be having a bunch of big creatures, and that's pretty much all that we're going to be having is big creatures and then creature buffs. Other than that, we're going to stick to purely removal. But we want mana ramp, creatures, creature buffs, removal. That's all we're looking for. That's the main thing you should be looking for whenever you build your deck. So I'm going to take 2 Innervates, 2 Wild Growths, 2 Nourish. Now I'm also going to take 2 Mark of the Wild for the creature buffs, 2 Power of the Wild for the creature buffs, and if we desperately do need the small creatures, we have it. And then we're going to skip over Wrath. It's not powerful enough removal for us. Instead, we will take 2 Healing Touch to help either revive our big creatures or see us through the early game. 2 Mark of Natures, again, creature buffs. 2 Swipes. And now we'll move on. We already have our Nourish. Now we're going to take 2 Starfalls. And now finally we're going to start working on our creatures. Ironbark Protector is a great creature. It costs 8 for an 8/8 with Taunt. Very difficult for them to deal with once it is on the field. So we're also going to be looking at some of the little mid-range creatures. I wouldn't necessarily call them huge, but Senjin Shieldmaster is a great thing to take. Booty Bay Bodyguard, it's good. Both of them have Taunt just innately. Boulder Fist Ogre is great for a 6 cost. Now, we could get something like War Golem, but it's a 7/7 4/7. It's not exactly cost efficient. Now, but these definitely are. For 7, all other minions get +1/+1. Now we only have 2 cards left to put in there, and we again will take some things with innately Taunt. Our Lord of the Arena. So now that we've made our mana ramper deck, we've got 30 out of 30 cards, and we're ready to go. Tune into our next video where we will actually try this and play.